I actually need more than that, I think. Actually, I have smooth stone, never mind. So, two, like a giant shed. Actually, how do I want to do this? How do I... I think I actually want to... Oops. I actually want to do that. And then... So it's going to be a really large house, really. Considerably larger than a lot of the others. Alright, let's put that there. Three, and then this, like that. What are you guys doing? Make babies. I'm gonna stand there. Alright, so there's this. Actually, let's just make this a single door. Maybe I want a back door as well. Except this is a cliff back here. Okay, let's not have a back door. And then the inside. What kind of floor do we want? Do we have wool? We have blue wool. I kind of want white wool for the ground, like a carpet. Light blue carpet. Maybe let's use the light blue wool since we have it. The interior doesn't really matter. Well, I have a little bit of wool, not enough really. That's really too many logs. So we got this, and I guess we're going to do like, well, maybe I just do that for the front door, and then blue carpet on the inside just because we have it. And then oak. Oak house, I guess. Do we want some big windows? Maybe at the back. Let's have some tall windows at the back. And smaller windows at the side. Small windows at the side. Front doors there. Side windows. Let's make them relatively small. Because there's really nothing to see at the sides. And then the back can be a giant window? Is that too much? Is that maybe that's a bit too much? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 giant windows at the back. I mean, it's a nice view, so let's do that. All right. And then here, maybe we even want like side doors, because the porch is like here. That's a bit strange. Let's put the window here. So here we want this to actually be stairs. Oh, wait a minute, I can't actually put... wait, you can't put doors on stairs. Alright, let me put the stairs... there. And then in front of here is a stone, basically like a concrete slab in front of here. And then I guess I guess what I want is iron. It seems like I'm just saying random things like I want wood, and then iron, and it just seems like I'm just saying random things. That is actually stone. Why do I have stone down there? Alright, stone up there. Stone bricks. And oak. Let's put the oak back. Oh, I want to keep that. Let's put the wool back. And I need some iron. $44.50. That's close enough. Put the logs back. Put this stuff back. So iron. And then a stone slab. Roof on top of that. I kind of want to do this in a way that doesn't allow Enderman to spawn. I'm not sure if that's really viable. So this turns into a it's not really a garage as much as it's just like a carport or something like that. Is that what I want? I guess it is. Or maybe it's not what I want. What if I put actual walls here, not just... actually do that. It's kind of weird, but maybe that's a good thing. Maybe weird is good. Maybe weird is good. On a slab roof, but I have to put torches on it if I want to avoid creepers. I guess that's okay. Okay, so we're gonna come up here and then slab roof away. So maybe we do that around there, and then slab all the rest of this. Probably can stick out the back a little bit too. Oops. Alright, so there's that, and then I think I'll keep this part here flat. And then behind here, we'll slope it up a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. I guess we should keep it above the walls. Or maybe not. Nope, I'm gonna do this. seems strange to me. Just doing this right now. This seems a little odd, this roof, but maybe this is okay. Let me finish it. And then anti-creeper. Huh. It's no, let's put that there. Slope it up a little bit more. In which case the anti-creeper is gonna have to be that. Just counting blocks. Alright, that's anti-creeper. How does that look? Hopefully it should look slightly modern. Quite practical. It does. It also looks kind of boring. But maybe that's okay. Maybe it's okay. So it's like a new, relatively modern suburban house kind of thing. That's enough light. So we need 3 doors and a bunch of glass. Not sure how I feel about this. Oh, you can't access that door in the game if I do that. That's okay. It's not really a big deal. If you're somehow watching this without watching the previous videos in the series, I am thinking about making a video game. Actually, I'm kind of halfway through. And so I'm designing the town in Minecraft because I kind of enjoy playing Minecraft. So basically this is going to be the setting for the game that I'm thinking about. And so I keep referring to the game. And also, like, it's going to be... at the moment, I'm planning for this to be in RPG Maker. And it's going to be isometric. I'm hoping to... all of this is ambitious, right? Like I'm thinking about using RPG Maker, and I'm thinking about making it isometric. So I mean, it might not work out like that, to be honest. So because it's an isometric, we're gonna look at it from this angle, or rather, we're gonna look at all the houses from the southwest. So you'll be looking down at the game at like that angle, kind of. So in order for the doors to work, or in order for the doors to be, even visible, they need to be visible from like this angle. So, no doors on the back side of the house that way and that way because of that. And so the whole town is laid out so that you can see all the doors, so that you can actually access the house and, the stuff that's inside the house. Alright, so I'm going to use these doors. And then have large windows at the back. Just like that. Side windows where nothing is interesting. That. Alright, so this is this house. Again, pretty quick and dirty kind of a thing. Nothing too fancy. This is a bit weird, like this, I mean, again, it's the idea of having an addition to the house, like this. There's a house, and then there's a completely different style addition on the side of it. This is kind of what this is as well, like somebody added an extra, like a covered porch to the side. Let me just put a workbench in here or something. And also maybe a chest. Oh crap. Let me put a workbench and a chest in here because I keep doing that. Wow. Because, the town handyman lives here, and he this is where he does his thing. Alright, there you go. It's kind of weird. It's way too small. I I'd be happier if it was bigger, but you know, everything is kind of blocky in Minecraft, so unfortunately that's the size of it. Not that it matters, because you won't even see that in the game if I use RPG Maker and if I make it isometric. You wouldn't really see that. Alright, so there's the third house, or rather the seventh house of the town, the third house of this recording session. So finally we have the player character's house, and it's actually going to be the most boring of all of them. It's just going to be a generic rectangle. Wait a minute, why is that? Why is that dirt? That's weird. Because there's enough there's enough irrigation there. Let me just grab that and grab a seed. Plant that back. Anyone have any idea why this happened? Because the water source is there and there. That's close enough. I don't know what happened there. So you can see the villagers aren't actually farming anymore. Like, all of this is completely grown. The villagers have all the food they can possibly carry. And they're just not making babies. I don't know what's going on. I don't understand the villager mechanics, and you'd think, I don't know, like they keep changing the villager mechanics, and it doesn't actually get any better. Like, it's just kind of confusing, and it doesn't work, and I have no idea what's going on. Like, they change it and they change it, and it doesn't actually get any better. So, yeah, right. Okay, so finally we have, like, is that? Yeah, look, that's irrigated. I don't know what happened there. That horse is still tied. What should we do about this last house? I guess it should be... Want it to stand out. Want it to stand out. Not be all the same as all the other houses. We want it to be different in some way. Maybe we just make it kind of fancy. Maybe we just, use our stone bricks and... Stone bricks?